Here we are, and we're going to take a look at what happens if we make a mistake. We might have, for example, our modules, and we might have a PDF like this, and then we might accidentally delete it. Now note that if I just delete it here, it won't actually be deleted. So this says remove. But if I go and remove that, it'll still be within my files area. So it'll be in there. I think we're looking for rethinking. So there it is, still in my files area. But if instead I click on it here and I delete it, then we really are losing it from here. So now it is gone. So what happens if we then say, oops, that was a mistake. We don't want to do that. Well, there's a bit of a hack. You can go up to the bar here and you can type Undelete. And that Undelete is straight after the course number. So what we see here is a list of things that have been deleted. And I can just quickly search for that word, rethinking. And there we find that it's listed here. So I can click restore on it. And now if I hop back to files, let's have a look for that. And there it is back again. And we can hop over into, say, modules and put it back in there. So I could add it in here as a file. Probably the easiest thing is to search for it like this. So that's shown me as well what folder it's in. We can see that it's in course files Dermot test. So I can just go ahead and select it there. And we can see up here that it's only come up one time. So we know that it's not in another folder, 1 out of 1. If it was in another folder, this would say 1 out of 2 or 2 out of 2, depending which one we were on. So we just add that in. That means we can see it again in our module view. And if we hop over here to files, we can see it in the folder that it's in. And just to double check that, if we were to delete this, go back to our module view, of course it's gone from here. And we'd have to do the same thing again. So we wouldn't have it in our files anymore. It wouldn't be in that folder where it was. And if we searched for it in files, we wouldn't have it there. And we'd have to go back to cutting everything off after the course number and typing in Undelete. And then Control F or Command F on a Mac allows us to look for it in this page. And there we find it. And we could restore it again. So that's the way to do it. I would say that this is not foolproof because this is what I suppose Canvas would describe as unsupported. So sometimes you can find that something isn't shown in this list. In that case, it's best to contact the help desk because they will have backups and there are duplicates of the server called the beta or test server, which have previous examples of what you had a week ago. So we'll be able to get backups, but they'll be able to, if you put a request into help desk, they'll be able to find something if it's not listed here. But this is a way to do it yourself. So go back to files. And there it is back again. And of course, it's not in the modules until we put it back. Now we know where it is. We can go to the folder, which the folders are in alphabetical order. So we're at C here. We go down to D. We know where it is, and we can select it. So we're back again with our file in the module path. And we'll stop there.